Hey everybody, it's Jordan from Fish Keeping Made Easy, and today we're going to teach you everything you need to know on how to look after a pea puffer. So these puffers go by a few names: a pea puffer, pygmy puffer, yellow dwarf puffer and a dwarf puffer, just to name a few. These puffers have become very popular in recent years. I assume it's because they're little cute puffers with loads of personality that you can easily keep in a nano tank. However, there are a few things you need to consider before purchasing these. Now, there are a lot of care guides out there for these little guys, so I'm going to try and give an honest opinion on them, a lot of tips and advice from my own experience of keeping them and selling them while I worked at my local fish stop. So the first thing I will cover is the characteristic and the fish itself. Now, these fish are known to be aggressive and are recommended to be kept by themselves or in a species-only tank. But in my experience, I would recommend keeping them in a small group in a larger nano tank of 40 to 80 litres or 12 to 20 gallons. Yes, there may be some bickering, but keeping these guys by themselves can result in them being pretty shy and lacking confidence. Especially since in the wild, they move around in large shoals, and in your local fish shop, they're kept in tanks together. If keeping in a group, they recommend having around 3 females to 1 male. However, most pea puffers are sold as juveniles, and at this age, males and females are very hard to differentiate between. If you are seeing any aggression, it's likely 2 males, and you can easily just take one back to your fish shop, set up another tank, or trade with a friend. Because who doesn't want a free pea puffer? Now, they are wild caught in southwest India, and this is the reason why their numbers in the wild have diminished due to their popularity in the aquarium trade and overfishing. I've kept them both in groups and singly, and yes, both do work, but a group is more ideal and natural to them. You'll get more natural behaviours, more out of the fish. It's all about the tank setup, and kind of what you feed them will help reduce aggression, and that's what we will discuss next. So, tank setup and water parameters. In terms of water parameters, they can actually do quite a wide range in pH from 6 to 8. I keep mine in my local tap water, which is 6.4, and they seem to do pretty fine. So these fish are 100% fresh water, and they don't need any salt or brackish water. In terms of temperature, it's exactly the same. They can go in a range between 22 to 28 degrees with no real issues. I keep mine at 25, so slap bang in the middle. Being very inquisitive and intelligent, these puffers need loads of little areas to explore and hide. They do best in a well-planted tank with plenty of hardscape. This is another reason you want to keep them in a slightly larger nano tank with other fish to keep them entertained. Surfing the glass is prone in some puffers, but when displayed in pea puffers, it can mean boredom or stress. So doing a little rescape with the tank once in a while will definitely benefit the puffer, as this will give them a new environment to explore and thrive in. When it comes to diet, pea puffers love a high protein diet with bloodworms, mysis shrimp, daphnia and brine shrimp. The addition of live foods once in a while, such as snails, small shrimp and bloodworms, is a great way to see them hunt and explore naturally. They are renowned for not eating flakes and pellets, so if you're going to buy them, you really need to have frozen or live foods at all times. Pea puffer doesn't have the same teeth or beak as other puffers, so hard-shelled foods are not essential, but they do love a good snail now and again. So by far the #1 question I get asked about pea puffers is, can I keep them with other fish? And the answer to that is yes, you can keep them with quick moving fish such as rasboras and tetras. They make perfect companions. Definitely don't keep them with long finned fish such as bettas. If you would like a separate video of all the fish that are ideal to keep with pea puffers, then definitely like this video and comment below. So that's this week's video. Please subscribe to the channel and follow us on Instagram at Fish Keeping Made Easy. Thank you.